Welcome, everybody, to another brand new special edition of the Shenk and Spence Show. And we just witnessed the first half of the Chiefs-Patriots game. And what are your first initial reactions, Spence, real quick?
You know what, my first initial reactions, and we might do a post-game show after, is I think Kansas City's blowing a lot of opportunities. Offensively, they've had the ball at midfield. They've driven the ball into plus territory. They've had the ball on the 40-yard line. And in classic Alex Smith and Andy Reid fashion, they are stalling out and punting the ball from midfield. And
Yes.
if you look at Kansas City right now, they're down 8. But if we were just going to give them field goals, not even give them touchdowns, they would have they would only be down 2. It would be 14-12 right now, Shenko.
Yeah, a lot of missed opportunities. I mean, they had the great return up to the 30-yard line. You know, that they couldn't even make a big play off of that. You know, and then they punted the ball away. And after a really horrible personal foul call that should have been a lot more yards, and it should have been only a 2-yard differential from that point. But, yeah, I think Brady's he first started off really shaky, but I think he's doing a really good job, keeping his guys in check along with Edelman, Amendola, and Gronk. I mean, there's somebody on one of those front guys that needs to cover Gronkowski, because he's just an absolute beast to cover. I don't know who's going to have him cover. I remember the first half they had Gronkowski was one-on-one with a really undersized Smith, and you can't have Gronk go one-on-one. He's going to beat you every single time. And it was really interesting. The first couple plays they were not running they were actually throwing the ball a lot. They kept throwing the ball, because they couldn't stop them. And it was it's really close right now. The game should be. I think the Patriots are on a verge of almost a blowout. But what do you think?
You know what? Also, Tom Brady is getting too much time in the pocket. The couple of drives where the Patriots have stalled out, it's because Edelman's been dropping passes, and it looks like the Chiefs are not getting there with their front four. So the Chiefs got to play man-to-man. They got to play better coverage. They haven't hit Tom Brady at all, and that's the way that you beat him. And I think that they might have to send some blitzes at Brady in the second half and mix things up, because at this rate, it just looks like New England is in firm control. Alex Smith is not a good enough quarterback to finish drives. Kansas City's not finishing drives on offense. And for the Patriots, for them to score on that first drive with Gronkowski, like you're alluding to, it looks like Brady is so comfortable out there. I would give the Chiefs chances of winning right now like a 20% chance, because even though they're only down 8 points, it just seems insurmountable with Alex Smith and with Tom Brady.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got the Chiefs. They're actually doing really good on the as you said, they're not getting to Brady, but on the offensive side of the ball, you have the Chiefs front seven. They're really doing a really good job running the football to be able to open up for Alex Smith, to make big plays to.
Yeah, I agree. They're running the football, Shenko. And here's another stat I'm going to throw at you. 65-0 is Bill Belichick went up by 7 points at half.
Wow. Well, honestly, stats don't really mean much to me, as everybody else should.
That 65-0 is unbelievable.
I know that's a really great stat coming out of you, but it all comes to here and now, and hopefully the Chiefs. Hopefully we'll see what happens with the Chiefs.
I want to see a closer game, but it looks like Tom Brady. I thought Kansas City would be able to sink the ship. Be able to hit Tom Brady and disrupt him. But who cares about the offensive lineman right now? Brady has too much time. He's going through his reads too quickly. Kansas City does not seem to be controlling him defensively. Offensively, they're actually doing pretty well running the ball, like you alluded to. But Alex Smith, he's going to need to play out of his mind in the second.
And he doesn't have the touch, like a Tom Brady does have. You have guys, he's just overthrowing these receivers. He made one really good offensive play in the first half. He had a 13-yard run on a key third down play to keep the drive alive. But on that, like you said before, they're not finishing drives. They need to, score. They had the 18-yard. I think they had the 18-play drive early in the first quarter, and they only got 3 points out of it. You need to get 7 at least out of that, because if you're gonna milk this clock, for field position game, you need to have success, because you can't give Tom Brady any second chance, because what's going to happen, because he's going to destroy every single time.
You're absolutely right. I mean, Kansas City's doing a decent job on their offensive possessions of holding the ball, but they're not getting any splash plays. And that's where Bruce Arians, Bruce Arians' philosophy, Shenko, in Arizona is to take a lot of deep shots because you can advance the football more on a deep shot, obviously.
Right.
And for Kansas City, they're using all these dump-off passes, getting really conservative in plus territory. That's hurting them. They got to take some shots, look for Macklin down the field.
Absolutely. I think there's both teams are having missed opportunities, especially the one play. I mean, Brady and Edelman, real quickly, they weren't really on the same page, but then they started to pick it in stride. But there was one play that Edelman bobbled the ball in the air, and the Smith for the Kansas City Chiefs wasn't paying attention. You know, if he paid attention, it would have been a pick six for the Chiefs, and we could have been talking about a 14-12 game right now instead of what it is, a 14-6 right now. It's all these missed opportunities for both teams. I mean, Brady missed a lot of passes. There's a lot of drop balls by the Patriots right now. I mean, if he led receivers, led Edelman, sometimes it would have been a touchdown, the one big play they would have had. But you know, these teams are just feeling each other out right now, and we're just about to watch the second half. And anything else you want to add, Spence?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add before we watch the second half?
Big play by Alex Smith and the Chiefs to get a first down, but you know we'll probably give you a reaction after this game. But I mean, this is part of the Shenko and Spence shows. We're going to be giving you live updates at half, and that's why you got to subscribe because you never know when we're going to pop on with a Google Hangout.
All right, so thanks for listening, guys, and we're going to be watching the second half now, as Spence just alluded to. You guys like we hear. Like, subscribe, comment. We like to hear what you guys have to say, and we'll look forward to you guys next time.